It's been said that perfection doesn't come easy. And while I mostly agree, every so often someone or something comes along that shatters all preconceptions. This dish, I can honestly tell you, is that exception. And I'm here to show you how to make it. Today's recipe, halibut with black garlic and shishito peppers. And just a quick shout out to Melissa's Produce for providing us with the freshest ingredients available anywhere. Check them out at melissas.com. Fact: compounds found inside most chili peppers act as an aphrodisiac. That's why, after heating up 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, we're tossing in a total of 14 peppers for this recipe. You're welcome. Because even mild peppers can cause spicy behavior. When most people think of shishito peppers, it's usually as an appetizer. Blister them in a pan like we're doing here, and then eat them with a little sea salt sprinkled on them. But for this recipe, we're using them to make our black garlic sauce. So when they're finished cooking, we're going to let them cool before cutting the stems off. Be sure to set a few aside for garnish before putting the rest into a blender for later. If you've never heard of black garlic, let me tell you, it's worth checking out. Unlike normal garlic, black garlic is dark with a sticky date-like texture and has rich, complex flavors that are both sweet and reminiscent of balsamic vinegar, and I've found it's very easy to work with. After removing the garlic from its skin, we're going to melt 3 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan and then drop in 10 cloves of this magical ingredient. Not only does black garlic have incredible health benefits, just look them up, but garlic is considered one of the top aphrodisiacs known to man. So basically, make sure you're compatible with whoever you're making this for. We're not cooking this for more than a couple of minutes. Basically, start mashing down the cloves as soon as they warm up in the butter, and then keep mashing and stirring until it all becomes a beautiful black aromatic slurry. Oh yeah, it is like nothing you've ever smelled before. After carefully pouring that into the blender, we're going to add 1/2 cup of coconut milk, 2 tablespoons fresh lime juice, 1 tablespoon rice wine vinegar, which can be found in the Asian section of any grocery store, and 2 tablespoons water. Then, using a stick blender or conventional, we're going to blend that until smooth. And when we're done, we're going to pour the magic elixir back into the saucepan to reduce, and it already smells incredible. Moving on to these beauties. Shiitake mushrooms offer incredible health benefits and, would you believe, are legendary as an aphrodisiac. That's 3 for 3 here. I'm not making this up. We're going to brown them in a hot skillet with 1 tablespoon sesame oil and 2 tablespoons butter. It doesn't take long, maybe 3 to 4 minutes at the most. Don't forget the salt and a little freshly cracked pepper. These mushrooms are so delicious that you'll be eating them right out of the pan, but for this dish, they're going to be perfect as a bed under our star ingredient. There she is, freshly caught wild Alaskan halibut, but any nice thick flaky whitefish will do, sea bass, grouper, you name it. Just hit it with some sea salt and pepper, and we're good to go. Well, after we do the other side, of course. I don't often use coarse sea salt, but I felt for this it was perfect. Heat up 1 tablespoon olive or avocado oil and 2 tablespoons butter. Make sure that gets nice and hot before tossing the fish into the pan. We're really looking to sear the outside without overcooking the middle, so pay close attention to your temperature. Notice how I tip the pan when I turn the fish so the oil doesn't splash? And also tip the pan now and then so that the edges of the fish can cook in the oil. Not only does it help cook the fish more evenly, but more importantly, we want to look like the master of our craft whenever anyone is looking. Now it's time to plate up. We're going to lay those mushrooms down and make them into the perfect bed for that beautiful piece of fish. If you think that looks amazing, just wait until we brighten the plate with those peppers. Look at that color. And now it's time for the sauce. It smells so incredible. The peppers, black garlic, rice wine vinegar, and coconut milk. It's the perfect mix of Tokyo and Bangkok. I'm telling you, the video does not do this justice. This dish is what I like to call a one and done. One date is all it takes. I mean, if you consider all the aphrodisiac properties in the black garlic and the shishito peppers and the shiitake mushrooms, this is basically Viagra on a plate. You'd better be prepared if you know what I mean. Or maybe start picking out baby names. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and once again, thanks for watching.